Hello. Welcome to Record Time. I think I surprised myself when I pressed record. I don't know why, because obviously I was the one that pressed the button, but I still surprised myself somehow. So, anyway, welcome to Record Time. Record Time is a weekly transmission. It's a weekly thing where we explore simple and mysterious themes through the lens of the Akashic Records. If you aren't sure what the Akashic Records are, and if you don't know me, this has been the weirdest intro ever. My name is Mina, and I'm an Akashic Record reader and meditation instructor. And yeah, if you're unsure what the Akashic Records are, maybe you've heard of them, but you don't really know what they're about, you can check out my website, minaruchi.com, and I have a video there explaining all about them. All right, but in the meantime, let's take a moment, if it's safe and accessible, to close our eyes and arrive here as we prepare ourselves to receive whatever mysterious message the records have for us today. Notice the quality of your breath. Is it short? Is it long? Is it strained? Is it effortless? Take a moment to just be with your breath. You are a creator of divine proportion. But perhaps you are not yet aware of it. In order to tap into this creative superpower, there are some things you can do to support the flow of creativity to you and through you. The first thing you can do is ask yourself, am I making space for creativity to come to me? In your life, you can take a step back and look a little bit objectively at your life. Do you create space regularly for creativity to come to you and to come through you? Perhaps you might have a creative practice. Do you take time to write or draw or express yourself in some way? So if you're seeking to tap into your creative superpower, that is the first thing you can do, is ask yourself if you are making space for the creativity to come. The second thing you can do is ask yourself, am I making an effort to connect to the creative forces within and without? And so this is kind of in tandem with the first one, but are you making an effort to show up for your creativity? Or are you waiting for your creativity to show up for you before you make space for it, before you make an effort to connect with it? Are you waiting on your creativity to make the first move? Or are you willing to be bold enough to show up before it seems to be there? The third thing you can do to connect to your creative superpower is to relax into your playfulness. How often do you feel, 1, relaxed, and 2, playful? And they're saying if you don't feel relaxed too often, that's a good thing to seek to cultivate if you're looking to invite in more creativity. Creativity loves to come to relaxed and open spaces. So if you become a relaxed, open space, you might be surprised at what kind of creativity flows to you. And after you do the first step of relaxing, you can kind of like settle in and invite in some playfulness. And perhaps you know exactly how you would do that. But maybe you're wondering practically, how does one relax into playfulness? And there is an infinite number of ways you could relax into playfulness. That's just an expression that I'm saying. It's not like a specific thing, but yeah, relaxing into playfulness could look like so many different things. And they're saying you can get really creative with how you relax into playfulness. And so if you're seeking to be more creative, perhaps in your work, if there's a certain avenue or channel that you're wanting creativity to flow to, first, let go of that channel that you're wanting the creativity to flow into, and instead just relax into playfulness where you are. So begin to relax and invite in more playfulness into the little spaces throughout your day. And don't worry about developing a creative solution for this problem at work or this problem at home or whatever it might be. Forget about the specific creative avenue or solution that you're looking for, and instead just invite in little sparks or sparkles of creativity into your day-to-day moments. And that could be as simple as like listening to the song of a bird. There's been a bird singing this whole time, and I actually waited a few minutes to start the recording because I just didn't want to interrupt the bird's song. But it could be as simple as like listening to a bird's song and then trying to mimic it yourself. That's like a lovely, effortless, super accessible way to relax into playfulness in the little moments in your life. So, to recap, if I can recall everything, the 3 things you can do to tap into your creative superpower if you're looking to do that are: 1, ask yourself, are you making space for your creativity in your life? 2, are you showing up for your creativity before it shows up, or are you waiting on your creativity to make the first move? And the third thing, the practical action you can do, is to relax into playfulness. I hope that was helpful. I had no idea what the message was going to be, and I'm like kind of tickled and delighted by this message. That was so fun. And I'm excited to kind of relax into playfulness throughout my day today and throughout the week even. Hopefully I can integrate that more into my day-to-day being. But yeah, if you have a fun way that you're going to relax into playfulness, I would love to hear what you do. That sounds so much fun. I'd love to like chat and give each other ideas in the comments, or send me a message, or share this with a friend and tell them how you're going to relax into playfulness. That sounds like it would be so fun to just have like lots of little comments about how people are going to invite in more playfulness. That sounds like it would be just so delightful. So don't do that for me. Don't do that for my own benefit. Do that for you and maybe for the benefit of someone else reading it. And I will start and I'll think of a couple ways and I'll put those in the comments. And I'd love to hear you join in. I want to know what your ideas of playfulness are. So definitely do that. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you. So until next time, I am wishing you well, and may your creative superpower be activated with ease and joy. Until next time, namaste.